Hello students, I am back for one more video of Applied English. Students, I hope you are fine and doing great in your studies. Students, this is video number 39 of Applied English Listening. In this video, I am going to discuss with you part 2, question number 11 to 20. Students, this task I have already given in my previous video and you have been listening. Now students, I am going to have a doubt solving specially for you of question number 11 to 20, and I have already written what type of listening task. So it is a life of University of Northern India. Okay, so this is the task that you have already done. Now students, I am going to discuss 11 to 20 questions and what answer should be. Now students, I am going to play a listening track here, and what you need to do, you need to do listening for the second time, and you need to write your answers in the answer sheet. And then we will discuss, students, what answer should be. Along with you, I am also going to do listening, and then we will see what answer should be. Students, definitely you will get all 10 corrects, and this is also kind of practice for you, since you are going to have your listening examination on 10th of October. Since it is changed, earlier it was decided to have your listening examination on 17th of October, but now it is postponed and it is on now. Students, your examination is advanced. Now it was earlier 17th of October, now it is on 10th of October. So this is a kind of practice class for you. Students, now I am going to play a listening track here, and what you need to do, you need to do listening. I am also going to do listening, and then I will write my answers on the board, and then we will discuss what answer should be. Now students, without delay, I am going to play a listening track, and the listening track is here.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 14.
Welcome, everybody, to this introduction to the University of Northumbria and the city of Newcastle. For those of you who are considering studying at the university, I think you'll find it an extremely rewarding experience. The university is, in fact, one of the largest in the UK, with more than 900 academic staff and 24,000 students. And students themselves come from many parts of the world, including China, Malaysia and the Caribbean. In fact, we currently have students on undergraduate courses from more than 80 different countries. So I'm sure you'll agree that culturally it will be a very rewarding experience indeed. And what's more, if you are an overseas student, you are guaranteed a room in one of the student dormitories on campus, with 2 meals a day included in your rent. Student life on campus is very varied. There are many clubs formed by students that arrange many different types of social events, with the main aim of raising money for good causes. These include discos, sports events and theme nights. They also arrange excursions to places of local interest, as well as trips farther afield, including other European countries. And for the sports fans amongst you, the university has no fewer than 45 sports clubs, offering a variety of sports for all tastes. Although the university offers courses in a wide range of subjects, business management, psychology and modern language are a specialty, and therefore it serves the growing demands of modern employers who require graduates to be well versed in the skills taught on these courses. The courses are taught through standard lectures as well as small group sessions called seminars, which require students to interact and share ideas, thereby developing students' ability to think independently.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you'll have some time to look at questions 15 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 15 to 20.
The University of Northumbria is set in the city of Newcastle in the far northeast of England, which, as you can see from the picture here, is a beautiful coastal town bordering Scotland. Yet at the same time, it's only a 3-hour train journey to London. Newcastle, however, has its own international airport and shipping port, making it an ideal location to visit many other parts of Europe. In fact, many of the courses on offer at the university allow students an opportunity to spend a semester studying in one of several European universities, including France, Germany and Spain. But more about the city of Newcastle. Despite its size, it's about half as big as London, it has a surprisingly entertaining and different nightlife, with theatres, nightclubs, bars, pubs and discos. It even has its very own Chinatown, where the food, I may add, is excellent, as well as a very good museum and a world-renowned art gallery.
Hello students, I hope you have done listening of the questions 11 to 20. But first step we need to complete questions 11 to 14. So there are how many questions we have? There are total 4 questions 11, 12, 13 and 14. I hope students you have written your answers in the answer sheet. Now we are going to discuss about these questions. As the conversation began, students, this is an introduction to the University of Northumbria, and there is a lady who gives instructions about the life of University of Northumbria. What students have to do when they enter. Okay, students. Now, as the lady gives instructions of all about university, information about university, and the first question that you can come across in the initial stage, that means when the conversation started, you can hear about the information about the college. But now students, you need to go through options and questions as well. Okay, the University of Northumbria is known as, I have already given, what among the largest university in England. Instead of England, students, what is what? UK. Okay, it is not mentioned England, but in the conversation you can hear it is UK. So among the largest university in the UK, and it has 900 staffs and 24,000 students. So it is a really well-known university, and lot of students come across the country, and there are 80 students come from different nations. Now students, a university has students from 80 nations. Yes, it is safe. But now 80 students from different subjects. So it is clearly mentioned in the talk that it is from different subjects, not from different nations. Okay. Among the largest university in the UK. As we go to the second question, students, that is question number 12. Foreign students at the university are. Now those who are from overseas or those who are from different countries, what they are? So ensure a single bedroom on a campus with free meals. So it is clearly mentioned in the conversation, students. If you have done very attentively, you can come across that. And ensure a single bedroom on campus with free 2 meals. Okay, not about this. You can hear the word accommodation, students, but don't get confused. You need to do listening very attentively, then you can get it. Okay, and it is really well-known university. Now, as we move question number 13, student, what is the question? The main purpose of the students' club is. Now there are various clubs the university has. And what is the main purpose of having the clubs? And it is clearly mentioned in the conversation, students, that raise funds for charity. But they do not say the word charity, but good causes. Okay, the money can be collected for good causes. So now students, instead of charity, what word is used? Causes. Okay, keep in mind the word is used causes, not we can collect money for good causes instead of charity. So what is the correct option? The correct option is A, raise funds for charity. Okay, now students, we have questions here. The main purpose of the seminars. Also you can get a lot of other information about the university, but what you need to do, you need to stick to your question and understand the option also. So whenever time is given to you, okay, what you need to do, you need to focus on options. First you need to understand the question, what the question says, and then option also. So if you remember students all the options, it will be really easy for you to get the correct answer. Okay, now we are going to move question number 14. The main purpose of the seminar is, what is the main purpose of the seminar? The main purpose of the seminar is develop independent thinking. Okay, so this is a kind of seminar can be conducted to have independent thinking or develop independent thinking. Okay, so main purpose is, it is not clearly, you cannot hear in the conversation as given in the option, but I think it is more based on developing of one's interactive thinking in a such a way that is said. So what is your correct option? The correct option is develop independent thinking. Students, these are the very easy. What you need to do, these are called MCQ type, and there are options given. You need to select any one of the options. But students, what you need to do, you need to understand questions and go through options as well. So it will be really easy for you to understand and get the questions. Now students, I am going to discuss about the questions 15 to 20. There are total 5 questions, and you have already done, students. I hope you have got all 5 correct. Now students, I am going to discuss about questions 15 to 20. I hope students you have written your answers, and it is question number 15 to 20, and this is part 2. Students, always you need to follow the instructions and complete the table below. Now what is this is the life of University of Northumbria, and always follow the instruction. What is this? Write one word or a number. Okay, so I underline this, you to underline, students, or a number. Okay, so it can be only one word or a number. Now students, as you hear the information about Newcastle, so Newcastle is the famous city in this town, and there are about location, transportation of London, convenient for traveling, science, entertainment, and Chinatown. Now students, as the conversation begins, you come to know about lot of information is given about Newcastle, and it is a really famous town, and you can come to know that the location. Now where is the location? It is the northeast. Okay, so I write here northeast. So it is a location of northeast of England. And transportation about local. What is that? It is transportation of a local train journey. How much time does it take when you want to travel to Newcastle? It takes 3 hours. So I write here 3 and 3 hours. Okay, I write 3 hours. Students, keep in mind. And what is the convenient for traveling? The convenient for traveling, and it is a very famous town. It has its own airport and also shipping. So I write here shipping. What is the answer, students? The answer is shipping. Okay, but because it is a very famous town, lot of people, lot of students go there, and it has its own airport and shipping routes. Okay. Now students, as you know about the size, so it is a half of London. What is about the Newcastle? Is a very famous city, and it is a half of London. So what is the answer? The answer is half. Okay, students, half of London. Now entertainment about. What is the entertainment about? So as you hear the entertainment about also, students, and the China. Now it is a very long. Students, now it is very of nightlife. So what is the answer? Nightlife. Why nightlife? Because Newcastle is very famous for for bar, music, entertainment, and a lot of people come over there. And it is a very good for food as well. So it is a night life. So night life is completely different in Newcastle. And there are famous art gallery also where the art gallery is in museum. Okay students, so now we have completed questions 15 to 20 and this is all about filling the blanks. Students, the same kind of questions or tasks you are going to get in examination of applied English listening. Students, it is very easy. What you need to do, you need to pay attention and you need to follow the instructions correctly. Definitely you will get all correct answers. Now students, just you can check out your answers and let me know that how much you have got corrected. Now students, when I am going to have your listening examination, the listening examination is on 10th of October. So I write here students, keep in mind 10th of October. 10th of October you are going to have your listening and writing examination students. So keep in mind, I hope students you have understood this doubt solving of listening part 2 questions 11 to 20. Now students, every time I give an assessment task in my video, here also I would like to give an assessment task for your practice since you are going to have your listening examination. Now students, I am going to give one of the tasks and the task is here. Start listening.
You will hear a telephone conversation between a customer and a shop assistant. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 3. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 3.
Good morning, Jenny's Suit Rental. Jenny speaking. How may I be of service?
Hi there. My name is Max Jones. That's Jones, and I'm looking to rent a suit out for a special occasion.
Certainly, Max. We charge a set fee for our services. You can either choose from our designer range and pay £50 to rent your suit out, or choose from our standard range at a cost of £25. So, what will it be?
Oh, the first option, please, Jenny. £25, did you say?
Unfortunately not. The designer range is twice that price.
Oh, in that case, I'll take the second option. Standard, was that it?
That's right. Now, before we go any further, may I ask how you intend to pay?
Do you accept checks?
Yes, but only in exceptional circumstances. We prefer cash or credit card.
Well, as I haven't got one, does this count as those circumstances?
Yes, that'll be fine. Make it payable to Jenny's Suit Rental.
Will do.
Before listening to the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 4 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 4 to 10.
Now, Max, can I take your measurements, please, and a few details about what sort of suit you have in mind?
Certainly.
Let's start with the trousers then, shall we? What is your waist size and leg length?
I used to be 32 waist, you know, but these days it's more like 36. Too many cream pies.
I've been there. And about the leg, 34?
I wish. I'm afraid I'm somewhat lacking in the height department. Not even a 32. 30, I'm afraid.
Never mind.
As for the colour, could you do a dark grey suit?
In fact, we have a very smart one of those in just your size. You're in luck. Now, what about shoes? Same colour?
No, I think I prefer something darker.
OK, let's go with traditional black then, shall we? What about size?
I'm a size 45.
By my calculations, that's 10 in our sizes. And style?
What have you got?
We do suede, nubuck and traditional leather.
Definitely the last one.
Very well. And will you be wanting a necktie?
Do you do bow ties?
Of course. I'll put one of those down in your order. Dark grey, I presume?
Perfect. To match the suit. I think I fancy a light blue shirt, by the way.
Might I recommend a green? Green would go very well with the suit you are renting.
Light or dark?
I'd say dark.
Dark it is then. My neck size is 17 and a half. Hard to believe that a little over a year ago I could fit into a 15, isn't it?
Those cream pies again, right?
You got it.
Now, what about your suit jacket? Same colour as the trousers, obviously, but what size?
Medium should be fine.
You sure?
Yeah. And have you got any of those 3-button ones?
I'm afraid not. The 1 and 2 button suit jackets are far more popular at the moment. In fact, the 1 button is all the rage.
Let's have that one then.
No problem. Now.
That is the end of part 1.
You now have half a minute to check your answers.